Cancer, this is a reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign. For the sign of Cancer. Welcome in. Make sure to check your other signs as well. There might be more messages, or you get a broader scale of your month. Death with an ace there at the bottom of the deck and splitting the deck. All right. So something could be ending and a brand new beginning coming in. Six of Swords. Part of your reading. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the 1111 card. It is also can be the marriage card. It's a time where we are able to pause for a moment and celebrate. It brings in stability. It can represent your home. So possibly your home life is moving to calmer waters. Possibly you are moving to a new home. So let's go ahead and see what else is coming. The Hierophant. This could represent something long-lasting. It can represent higher learning or getting advice. We need to have some more cards to know really what that is. King of Swords. This could be, someone mentoring or, the King of Swords could represent the Hierophant, whether it's a teacher, an advisor, things like that. I want to keep that so we can remember the energy. Temperance is under that. All right. Current situation. Let's get the current situation. Whoa. Ace of Cups. With, wow, the Ace of Swords. And the moon under that. Wow. So you're not quite seeing some new things coming in. There can be clarity and truth on something coming in. You could be hearing, wow. Oh, it's almost like a lightning bug right here. Beautiful. A lotus here. All right. With the moon. So it could also mean there's two things coming in. And it's almost like your head and your heart. You have to choose between that in a sense. And you're not quite seeing things clear in the sense of what do I choose. Let's get some more cards out for you. Let's get the past. Let's get the recent past. What has recently happened in the past? Okay. There's more than 3, but since it's past, I might take it. Let me see. Under the deck, we have 6 of Wands, so victory and public recognition. Regarding these, there's that Death card, Hermit, High Priestess, King of Cups. So something, I'm definitely going to keep them, because the King of Cups energy isn't really an action. We've got three actual major arcana cards here with the energy of the King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone who's the master of his emotions. He doesn't let his emotions get the better of him. He doesn't let them rule him. However, he is someone who doesn't talk about his emotions. So that's our energy over there. And then we have the King of Swords energy over here. So in the past, there has been the death of something. Something has come to an end. And it's something that you maybe needed to go within and do some soul searching. But in the end, it's your intuition. You knew in your gut. It's something that you knew that needed to happen. Whether it was you that caused the end or it ended and you were knowing, that. And that's always good, because some of the readings I've been doing were delaying the inevitable, where people aren't wanting something, just hanging on. And then we can't manifest that way. We can't bring in what's good for us. So that's beautiful. And that's, obviously how things are able to move forward here. Possibly you've chosen, this is something that you're finally having clarity in, this, this aha moment of, I'm going to go after what brings me emotional fulfillment. I'm going to go after my heart's desire, whether that is the career that you want or the person that you want. This, by knowing what you needed to do and ending something, there is clearly there's bringing, this is bringing victory, possibly public recognition as well, or maybe it was a public ending. All right, let's get the future card. Wow, Lover's card is under the deck. That is, it's about a partnership. It's kind of at a crossroads where you are making a choice. If you are going to stay together, if you have the same morals and values, if the partnership is working, if it is positive. But ultimately, the Lover's card doesn't have to be about a love relationship. It is ultimately about that choice. This is with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is once we've made that choice, because the Two of Wands is what comes before the Three of Wands, obviously, and that is also about a crossroads. It is about having the world in your hand and deciding which way you're going to go, what you're going to grab. A lot of times that is the wand that is behind the person is standing on its own. They're not even holding it anymore because they've grabbed the path that they're taking. So in the future position, you do have the Three of Wands that you've, this is waiting for your ships to come in. But knowing that it's all going to work out, like you're taking action, you're making moves, you're doing what you need to do. Making the choices that you need to make, evaluating the relationship if that's what needs to be done. It could have been between your head over your heart, or this can be combined. So it is a general read. It is going to be different for all of you, obviously. Let's get the advice. Wheel of Fortune. So the timing. That is about divine timing and destiny, and that it's also a 10. So It's about, like a completion of a cycle. Wow, we have another three of pentacles. This is when things are really coming together. As you can see, they're teaming up here and making things happen. These are very similar. Threes, it's really about doing, making things happen. So this is success, luck, destiny, divine timing. So your advice is the timing is right for really making this happen. This could be a collaboration, but this is where things have really come together, and if it's a career or a job, you're creating something and you're seeing profits now. So this could be saying the time is right for that. Let's get another deck and clarify. Two of Cups and Seven of Wands. So that can be taking a step back and deciding if we want to fight for our Two of Cups, our mutual partnership and mutual attraction. And we had the Lovers there. That was about a choice as well. So let's go ahead. I want to clarify the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Actually, I want to clarify the Hierophant with the King of Swords energy, please. Hierophant and the King of Swords, please. I want to make sure this is upright. King of Swords and the Hierophant. If it's representing something that's long-lasting, it could be something long-lasting with an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's get this. 10 of Needles. So that is the 10 of Swords. It's a painful end. You could feel backstabbed, betrayed, kicked while you're down. So something to do with maybe what was the death over here of what was ending was something that was okay. The Hierophant can also represent if we are challenging the status quo. Basically, the King of Swords can be an authoritative figure, and the Hierophant is kind of like our spiritual rule book, the way we've always done things, the way we were taught. So you could, when you're making this choice, when we're looking at our, the Lover's card, and we're comparing our morals and our values, that is something that when you're doing that, you're going back to your spiritual rule book. This is your moral compass. This is how are we going to raise kids? Do you believe in this? Things like that. I feel like you're challenging the status quo to where you're wanting to create your own family and your own home life and your own morals and values, and you're kind of going against the grain of how you maybe were raised. And so this, for some of you, could be about a relationship where you have ended it, in that sense, but possibly realizing maybe the way I thought was outdated and possibly getting back with that person. The relationship will be renewed, here with the Ace of Cups. The Knight of Cups. So this is about that romance. The key word on here is proposal. We have romance, charmer, the Knight of Cups energy. Over here we had the King of Cups as the energy, mastering our emotions and things like that. So, and then over here we're thinking with our head, the King of Swords. So this could be, we're done thinking with our head and we're trying to really go with our heart for some of you. Let's go ahead and clarify the aces now. The Ace of Swords with the Ace of Cups, please. Seven of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. So, it's interesting that the Page of Swords says restlessness, and here says perseverance. The Page of Pentacles can feel, this is taking forever. What do I need to do? Do I need to change things up, come up with a plan B? It's basically waiting on your fruits to ripen so you can pick them, waiting on for what you're manifesting to happen, waiting on the promotion, waiting on, the news to get this, or, what you can sense that, what you're working so hard for is going to happen, but, and then it's not, and then it's not, and then it's not. And then you're just like, am I going the wrong way? Like, I thought I was reading the signs right. I thought, I would, it's, the Seven of Pentacles is, it's going to happen for you. Just be patient. Have that perseverance. You will be getting the rewards. And this did come out in the upright. So things are not going to be delayed. It is coming. It's around the corner. The rewards for the seeds that you planted. So this is showing me that you're feeling a little bit restless. And you're coming up with new ideas. So that could be why there's two here, where you're wondering, do I need to come up with a plan B? Why is this taking so long? Do I need to go another way? So we have kind of another way showing up here. And under the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. That's where we have two different things and that we're trying to balance and figure out. It says balancing act. We have priorities, flexibility. A lot like the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, it's where you need to set one down and grab one. You need to choose one. And that allows you to have a free hand for what you're wanting to come in, to allow new things to come in. So I feel like this is the universe telling you to not be so restless with things, to definitely have patience, persevere through this, because your rewards are coming. There aren't delays, so you don't need to start coming up with a different plan. It's interesting because the Three of Wands is usually the person on this card, usually the person standing at the water, looking. You only see their back and they're standing there looking at the ship that's coming in. This one, he almost looks like he has the energy of someone who's getting impatient, who's like, what in the, where is my, I don't see my ship, it's, Um, so, but with this Three of Wands being in your future card, that means your ships are coming in. You're right there. You're right there. Let's go ahead and clarify that Three of Wands. The Star. Oh, I love it. And the Nine of Swords is under there. So feeling hopeless, having anxiety and worries about it. When is this going to happen? When the Nine of Swords comes up, that is the universe telling us that we are worrying excessively, that we are over worrying. We're worrying not really about nothing, but we're overdoing it. We're over worrying. How do I want to say it? Unnecessarily over worrying. We're unnecessarily worrying. We don't need to worry. It's going to happen. And that is wild because the Star means the exact opposite. Having faith and hope. Faith, hope, renewal. This is happening. Okay, so for your advice, let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. One second, sorry. Sorry. I had my child asking me a question and I needed to respond. I stopped shuffling, and when I stop shuffling for a moment, I like to look at the deck again just to see where it ends up. We have the Empress. The Empress is all about abundance. I mean, we've got the Wheel of Fortune there, so let's go ahead and clarify this Wheel of Fortune for the advice. Okay, we have Six of Wands again. That is the victory card. I do want to see what this is. The Seven of Matches. So that is perseverance as well. So your advice at this time is definitely to persevere, fight and hang on. Fight for, what you're wanting and things like that. But the card that came out is victory and success, and this is also a success card, the Wheel of Fortune. And then under the deck we have the Hierophant again. We have wisdom, morality, that where I was talking about here, where you could be challenging the status quo, challenging not necessarily the morals, but it could be, your spiritual beliefs and things like how you were raised. You could be with the Ten of I do, for a very small part of you, a very small amount of you, maybe this could be just for one person. When the Hierophant is negatively aspect, meaning if surrounding cards are negative or if it comes out in reverse, excuse me. because we do have the 10 of Swords with the Hierophant here and the King of Swords. I mean, it's like it's almost pointing out a person. For someone out there, you could be dealing with a King of Swords, who is an authoritative person above you, who has taken advantage of you, who has hurt you in some kind of way. And now you're moving to calmer waters. Maybe you're trying to out the person. This is saying that the wheel is finally turning in your favor and you are going to have public recognition and success. So whoever this person is, if they have hurt you physically, emotionally, used their authority over you to cause pain, they are going to get theirs and you will be justified. Maybe it's taking a long time for this to come out. Maybe it's taking a long time for you to prove your what you've been through, your story. Wow. Have hope. Because that is definitely changing. So in regards to that, that's the Hierophant coming up again. I wanted to definitely point that out. Let me go ahead and pull. I feel like, you know, with my throat getting scratchy and things like that, you know, dealing with that's, you know, my 5th chakra here getting blocked up. I feel like it was very hard for someone to stand up to this person and tell their story. I'm almost feeling like a Britney Spears moment, you know, where she finally said her truth there. I wonder if Britney Spears is a Cancer. Beautiful. Rainbow Obsidian. Hope. Star card. Hope, depth, and evolution. Within the darkness, there is always light. When Rainbow Obsidian's dark exterior is exposed in light, colorful bands highlight the stone's beauty. Rainbow Obsidian is a gentle stone showing you unhealed matters of the heart and bringing hidden wounds to the surface for ultimate healing. Rainbow Obsidian takes you on a journey of evolution, of opening your heart and discovering your true purpose in this life, able to assist in cutting cords. Rainbow Obsidian floods you with the light and love, forgiving yourself and others in the process. Wow, that is beautiful healing card, especially when you have been in a 10 of Swords, backstabbing, pain, and needing to forgive in a sense for yourself, for your healing. Beautiful energy. Trying to see what oracles I'm being drawn to. Alright, let's see. Ooh, courage. Look at that. Sorry about the dog. Someone's coming home. Courage. It has taken great courage. Bravo. Wow. How beautiful. Wow. I've turned off the comments. So, I mean, I miss reading the positive comments and things, but there are scammers out there. So if you've resonated, just hit the like button and that will let me know. Make sure if you're new here, welcome, and hit the bell so you'll know when I'm back on. And I will catch you guys in my next one.